Hello guys, hi everyone. So welcome back. So again, this is sixth time that I'm recording the same content. Okay, because there is not much storage left in my phone. So let's be really quick. So this is my second video in which I'm going to talk about what all are the documents that you need. Okay, and this video will going to be your first step towards the study abroad program. If you're planning to coming to Ireland, then this video will going to be for you. So without any further ado, let's talk about the documents that you need. So so when once I decided to move to Ireland, I reached out to different education consultancies to make the process easier. So I eventually choose Fateh Education. So if you guys don't know what education consultancies are, so they are the agents who help students to finalize their universities, and they also help them to write their SOPs, LORs, and even help them to write their resumes. So that's what they do. So they look out for universities and colleges. Let's say if you whatever the course that you want, they look out for the universities for you. So and make sure, like, before going for any consultancy, like, do your own research about the consultancy, whether it's they have a good review, or talk to the students who have opted for some let's say consultancy. So in my case, I ended up choosing Fateh Education. So because it's not because I have some sort of personal connection with them, it's just because I've also did my research in terms of study abroad programs. So I came up with Fateh Education, guys, and I personally went there and I talked to these peoples, and I found it pretty helpful actually, because as I was already a working professional back then, so I didn't have much time to write my stuff by my own and do my own research about the universities and everything, right? So I took help from them. So if you want, you can also take help from them or any other consultancies that you want. Okay, so now let's talk about the most important part. Is like the document that you needed. Okay, the first and for most important you need is SOP, your statement of purpose. Why do you want to come to Ireland? Why do you want to study in this particular college only? Okay, so be specific in your SOP, and obviously your consultancy will also help you. But if you don't want to go for any consultancy, then make sure to write your own SOP in a strong way. Okay, and the second thing would going to be your updated resume. Obviously all of you know what resume is, right? So let's not talk about that. And the third and foremost important document that I believe is your LOR. So your LOR is letter of recommendation, which you get from your university. Let's say if you're coming for masters in Ireland, then you need LOR from your professors. Okay, I mean, like, if you are a student, okay, and you're coming here for like your graduation, undergraduation, then you have to get the LOR from your school. And if you're a working professional, and if you have a good connection with your colleagues in your office, with your bosses, then get your LOR from your office. That would be perfectly fine. Okay, and make sure to request your professor to write at least 2 to 3 LORs. Whatever the universities that you have chose, give the name to the universities. Give the name of the universities to your professors or your teachers, and tell them to write at least 3 SOPs, LORs. Mentioning those universities differently. So that is most important, I would say. And for academic record, you need your 10th class mark sheet, your 12th class mark sheet, obviously. And if you're coming for your masters, then make sure to get all of your semesters mark sheet copies separately. Okay, so first semester, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, different mark sheets, you have to print it out and you have to carry with yourself. Okay, and next document is passport copy. Obviously you need your passport, and if anyone need some information about how to apply for passport, and then I can also make a small video on that as well, so just do let me know. Okay, and another document is, again, which is most important, is your IELTS score sheet. Okay, so there are a lot of different tests. Okay, let's say if you want to come to Ireland, then IELTS is one of the tests that of English proficiency test, right? You can go for IELTS. Then when it's TOEFL is also there, and I personally went for Duolingo actually, because that was little cheaper for me, and Duolingo was acceptable all over the island, in like all over the universities around Ireland. So Duolingo, I would I went for Duolingo personally. So if you want to go for any other like English proficiency test, then you can do your own research and you can go for it. So and if you're planning for September 20 26 intake, try to have all these documents ready by the October 2025. Okay, you still have 1 month left. By the end of October 2025, you have to have all these documents ready. Let's say if you don't have your IELTS score by then no worries, you can take your time at least November December, and you need to have your IELTS score sheet with you. Okay, but let's yeah, December, and you have time to get your IELTS score, because IELTS score is something you can upload later on as well, so doesn't matter. So that's it. So these are the mentioned documents that I've mentioned. So these are the main important documents that you need for your admission to to get your admission in Ireland. So I hope like you like this video, and all the documents that I've mentioned, guys, these are the only documents that you need. Trust me, you don't need to go around anywhere, you don't need to bang your head anywhere else. So if you need any specific information about any specific documents, then do let me know in the comment. I will try to reach you out. Okay, thank you so much. Bye bye, see you in the next video.